Yo, what's happening, man? What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all be? How the hell you feeling, man? It's your boy HM3 tapping in, man. You know what I mean? I've been seeing what's been going on out here in these streets, man, via social media and what have you. And it's been kind of crazy, man. Unfortunately, you know, it's been this thing called WAP and thought culture and whole life and all this good and great stuff. It's stuff that certain females fought for liberation, the freedom to just express themselves however they see fit. And when that came about, we ran into a conundrum to where we have women who are not even like ex-workers per se, who want to portray themselves to be that. So now, to a degree, a lot of men can't tell who's who. We can't tell if you're the good girl or you're the whore per se. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real with you. So now, since that line been blurred, we are at a place to where a lot of the the what you would call maybe the fast chick, the hoe, whatever slut, whatever you want to call her, they are starting to get chose. Well, they get chose. It is what it is. That's been going on forever. But a lot of them believe that they deserve to have what the honest, good, great woman had or deserve to have, and it's causing a problem in the community. You know what I'm saying? And this is crazy because it's all over celebrity shit, and I look at it from a standpoint to where people get cheated on every motherfucking day. Happens every day, B. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of people out here, man, wishing bad, wishing ill, disparaging black men behind the situation. So right here today, I'm gonna pretty much go into my spiel about this or what have you. And I think a few folks gonna tap in. I see y'all coming in. Y'all come in, hit that like button, hit the damn like button. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And what I'm gathering, what I'm seeing is that we are now at a crossroads to where women feel as if men can't have a sense of humor and laugh at sucker shit, or should I say dumb shit. Because as men, a lot of us know, hey man, if you perceive yourself or put yourself out there to be a certain way, a nigga will go and have fun with you. He will have fun with you, do what he gotta do, keep it pushing, keep it moving. Probably won't take you serious. I don't know what it is or what it was or what caused this thought process for some women, but some women believe that they deserve to have what Sierra had. And there's only one Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? That's an anomaly. You're not gonna get a Russell Wilson out of these certain guys. See, some women assume that a Clay Thompson or what have you would be maybe a Russell Wilson. He's not a Russell Wilson. He just showed us this shit. You know what I'm saying? So right now, it's a lot of women crashing up behind this shit. And my thing is, I don't give a fuck about what the folks do. It's none of my business. In fact, Shawty shouldn't put this shit on the internet, but she did, so here we are. So I'm gonna let my boy O'Shea Duke Jackson take over this. Shout out to him, fair use. Y'all tap in, fuck with your boy, hit that like button, subscribe. There you go.
And I've been trying to tell y'all about these athletes. I've been trying to tell y'all about these athletes. These can't be trusted.
The day is April 25th, 2022, and Meg Thee Stallion had not really talked about what happened with the shooting with Tory Lane in 2020, but she would reveal a lot of details about the incident with Gayle King on CBS Mornings. Now, Meg Thee Stallion would be quite emotional throughout the entire interview until she was asked this question.
Did you have an intimate relationship with him?
Like sexual?
Yeah.
At this point, it seemed Meg Thee Stallion was unprepared for such a question. And so she thought about it. And when she hesitated, Gayle King would pick back up the pace or apply the pressure. So Gayle King would have no problem reiterating herself.
Did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
And Meg Thee Stallion would then say, as you heard, I have not had sexual relationships with Tory Lane.
Stop the cap.
Rewind. Now, it's important to note at this particular time, Meg Thee Stallion was in a committed relationship with Partisan Fontaine, and he used to go hard for her, even going back and forth with Tory Lanez, the man that shot her allegedly at that time period. This is how dedicated he was to her. But then Megan Thee Stallion relationships always have a propensity to. Partisan Fontaine and Meg Thee Stallion would find a way to end that relationship in 2023. And by the end of that same year, they would exchange some diss tracks. By November 3rd, 2023, Meg Thee Stallion would release a diss track called Cobra. And this was primarily a song about her mental health and resilience. She would imply that Partisan Fontaine cheated on her, which led to a massive wave of online backlash against him. But on November 17, 2023, approximately exactly 2 weeks later, Partisan Fontaine would come back with The Person. Now, this 5-minute response was to clear his name, and he would have allegations that she lied to him also in the Gayle King interview. And I know you want to know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I lied to Gayle King. I know that you're going to ask me about that. I just want to talk about the shooting. Why'd you ask me about the story? That's not what this is about. Even if I was, like once, maybe twice.
She just didn't lie to Gayle King. She lied to her boyfriend about sleeping with Tory Lanez also.
Damn. So let me get this straight, man. You got women on social media crashing out behind someone who told her boyfriend or made it be known that, or even lied on national TV that she ain't sleep with Tory Lanez. I mean, sisterhood, is this what y'all fighting for? Y'all fighting for this shit right here? You sure? This ain't something. I don't think I should be fighting for this right here, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion, though. Let me carry on.
But fast forward. By August 2024, Meg Thee Stallion had moved on from her relationship with Partisan Fontaine. She was now dating, at the time, Chicago Bulls forward Torrey Craig, and that lasted all of 8 months.
Damn.
But no sweat, because Meg Thee Stallion got right back on the bike just 3 months later and improved her marketplace value by dating Dallas Mavericks star and 4-time NBA champion Klay Thompson. Now, at this time, so many sisters was praising Meg Thee Stallion. She got the man of her choice. She leveled up. And this is important because Klay Thompson, who is mixed, by the way, doesn't have a strong history of dating Black American women or Black women in particular. But as you can see, he was very affectionate towards her, seemed like he loved her a lot, and he was even checking dudes who was disrespecting her. Everything was looking well, right?
He's right, you know.
Until a few hours ago, Meg Thee Stallion put up this particular message on Instagram. Had me around your whole family, playing house, got cold feet, holding you down through all of your horrible mood swings and treatment towards me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be monogamous. B, I need a real break after this one. Bye, y'all.
Damn.
My. Meg Thee Stallion was left heartbroken and lost. And so much so that her...
Yeah. Sad, ain't it? So this the news that got everybody going crazy on social media. Right now, everybody's losing their damn mind behind this shit. In my opinion, it ain't necessarily worth it. My whole thing is this here. Shawty, we had to know that y'all broke up. That was none of our business. But in most fashion, for a lot of females who just gotta just take everything to the internet because their feelings hurt, this is a prime example of it. And me personally, how I feel about it, I don't necessarily care. But what I will do is laugh at the fact that Shawty You've been out here having your way, having fun. You've been bouncing from nigga to nigga to nigga. And you thought you had a lick. You thought you found you a nigga that's worth about 200-300 M's, and he's gonna settle down with you. In your mind, you felt it go like that. I've been seeing a lot of people crashing out. I've seen people even say to the extent of how could a man fumble a Megan Thee Stallion or even a Cardi B? I'm looking at it like it's easy. Pretty women get cheated on every day, man. It ain't nothing, man. Like some women be thinking it's the aesthetics that keep a man. No, that's how you get in the game. That's how you get in the dough. That make a nigga interested. But the rest is on you to keep that man's attention. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak to the inner workings of these two people's relationships, but for what I'm gathering, it's looking like, he was trying to make it work and they just didn't mix. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of tell they're just two different people. In some cases, opposites do attract, but a lot of people will always assume that opposites do attract at all the times. That ain't always the case. People love to look at the exceptions and try to generalize the exception as if that's the way it's always going to be. That's not reality. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, though, before I get some more spill, I'm going to go ahead and, play some more of the video.
Her fans came to her defense.
She was at every game posted up courtside. My God. Had and has her date at the foundation dinner. I hate this for her so much because we know with the last couple of men she's been with, they have just been embarrassing her. And this one got the nerve to embarrass her. Mind you, we had never seen her call out the man for cheating like this. It's never been on the main. I hate this for her, but honestly, there's a better person out there for her. Could be a man, could be a woman. She deserves so much better than this because,
Now, I thought this particular person was very interesting because she brought up some interesting points. She was at every game. All the men she has been with was embarrassing her, even Clay. And of course, the most interesting component of that, she deserves so much better than this. And there is a better person for her out there, even if that person is a woman.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
And I think that's very interesting. Like, in my honest opinion, don't get me wrong. You shouldn't be in a relationship with somebody if you don't think that you can be faithful. But this is interesting coming from Meg Thee Stallion, who has a history of not being faithful herself. Meg Thee Stallion does lie, has no remorse for lying, and she has done stuff even worse than just lie. How do we know this? Rewind. Meg Thee Stallion would fall out with her best friend, Kelsey. And don't worry, she would treat Kelsey with the same respect she treat everybody else. How would she do it? Well, she would drop a diss track against her on her album, Good News. And that first track was called Cobra. And she would allege a whole lot of things. Number one, that Kelsey was jealous of her. But Kelsey would not just take that sitting down, because Kelsey would come back with some other allegations of her own.
If anybody's a narcissist, it's you. And I don't want, my intentions isn't to mess up nobody's image, nothing like that. I've been trying to move on with my life, actually. Only time I reply to something is when somebody sends some shit to me, some hate shit to me on purpose, intentionally. And y'all see it.
Not only is she upset with Meg Thee Stallion, she calls her a narcissist. But wait, there's more.
So, the truth is, in your song, I think you said, I want the what the fuck, I want the you got or some shit. We all know that I ain't never wanted none of your. It was really, come to find out, your ass was fucking behind my back that I was on first. And that ain't right, because you supposed to be you supposed to be my best friend. We laugh at that do that shit. We not supposed to do that shit to each other.
She accuses Meg Thee Stallion of not only being deceitful, but sleeping with her man at the time, which was Tory Lane. That's right.
Wait a minute. So you mean to tell me you slept with your home girlfriend, Shawty? See what I mean? And this right here is what the women on social media is crashing out about. They expect guys to have sympathy and empathy for this shit. It's not how that shit works, man. It's not how it works, man. When we see your character is this of such, I mean, a man gonna be a man at the end of the day. You know what I mean? If he can get in, he gonna get up in and go through there. That's the end of it. You shouldn't expect nothing more from that man, in my opinion. But hell no. How the hell you the rapper? You the rap the famous chick, and you go and hit your homegirl dude. Damn. It's crazy word.
Right, because Tory Lane had a relationship with Kelsey, and Meg Thee Stallion went behind her back and took her guy. Then there's a whole nother part of this.
Shake it with the best of them. Do you really think it's that hard for Klay Thompson to find someone else of her ilk? And again, cheating is never the right thing to do, but my problem is always, oh, how could he cheat on this woman? She's so attractive, as if this man doesn't have access to other attractive women.
Now, here's the sad part. Meg Thee Stallion is acting like Klay Thompson can't go out there and just get somebody else. And then also,
and again, this is the same guy where like weeks ago, y'all were literally like, I love how he lets her be her. Oh my gosh, he loves her down. You know, light-skinned men, they love dark-skinned women down. Like that was y'all. That's what you were saying.
Let's go back to this. Klay Thompson is an NBA player, 4 NBA championships. He's half black and half white, which means that he has an enormous amount of value amongst black men, and he has enormous amount of value over white men, which means that Klay Thompson has so much value in the dating market and more options than Meg Thee Stallion. She was actually dating out of her league. This whole idea that Klay Thompson was just letting her do whatever she wanted, and it was okay until it wasn't. You see, the attitude that Meg Thee Stallion has, it will get you into relationships, but it won't keep you with a man who has a whole bunch of options. So he exercised them. Now, Meg Thee Stallion is crashing out because she wanted more from the relationship, but didn't have enough to give. And this is typically what happens to a lot of women, regardless of their financial standing, when they date a man that has more optionality than them. That man is not going to stay there and accept you as you are. He'll do it for a little bit. I mean, you'll get to go to Dubai trips. You'll get to do certain things. Yeah, because you're fun to be around. You won't make the sacrifices to go to the next level. You might even get to see his family, but you're not wife material. And you think that you're wife material because you really believe that. And some guy comes around in your life and makes you believe that what you have right now is okay. But it's not, because some men don't want to waste their time telling you to change or telling you that you should do this and do that. They know that you're not accountable, and it's just easier to just leave somebody like this. And this is what he did. Now you're upset with him. And then the problem with this is, Meg, you've already made it very bad for another guy to deal with you. This is the same mistake that Cardi B made. As soon as something didn't go her way, she goes public with it, bashing the guy, and the other guys who would be interested in you mark you off as a person that will expose relationships and you're just unhealthy to be with. And that's exactly why Cardi B can't get a guy to be faithful to her. That's exactly why she can't. And again, it's back to dealing with dusty rappers and broke begging dudes, because you don't deserve a shot at the top. It wasn't that he left you because he was cheating. It was that this is what you deserve. If you believe in a certain things called karma, then that could be the case. But let's say you don't believe in karma. You're just not that competitive to make a man say no to his options. And this is exactly what happens when women date out of their league. You may feel that you deserve something in life because you're special. And God damn it, you are special. Every human is special. You're not as special as you think to a guy who just doesn't need you. Klay Thompson don't need Meg Thee Stallion to be happy. He can get somebody else, and he understands that. Sometimes it's better off to drop them off where you found them. Woo! So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shay Jackson back at it again with another persona of The Celebrity Junk. Here's your follow. You just grab the bell. We're out.
Now, let's go on this one right here. Shout out Coach Greg Adams, CGA.
Main event, let's go.
I'm not going to say wrong what race. What
all right, wrong
we
one.
know I can't
all
say
right.
that.
The main event here, we got Clay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion. The women of the Black community have drawn the line against you dirty niggas. Pause. How dare you not out here give these women a monogamous relationship when they should be out here taking advantage of you getting ran through and having you guys pay the bill after the fact. In my opinion, Megan Thee Stallion tried to play in Clay's face. We know her history. We know what she represents. We know what she put herself out as. She put herself as a piece of wet ass, saying that this wet was going to give her what she wants. And she done got ran through more times on the Holland Tunnel. There's a meme going out that I can't show of dudes in a line, banging her out, standing in line with Clay Thompson holding the flowers. Everybody knows she tried to play him. Now, have she tried to play him and turn him into Russell Wilson 2.0, everybody would have been happy for her. What she represents is the typical ghetto country Bama strag that doesn't manage her to come out here and get a high value man. All right. That's basically what she represents. She's dark skinned. She's kind of overdeveloped woman, as I call them. So she's kind of a trashy, overdeveloped woman. That's how she presents herself. It ain't my fault. So she is common. Does she have a commonality with a lot of Black women in America? So that if she can get it, they believe she can get one too. So if she makes it work with Clay, $150 million man, then they believe that if she can make it work, that can work for her, them too. You can be unrefined, classless, trash, deal with thugs and hoodlums and pookies, and then come up with a high value man. That's basically what that was, and why women tried to celebrate her and push it up and then hope that it worked. It's the AKA the Black Cinderella story. You can actually not take care of yourself, mismanage your vagina, and then come out here and win. Okay, so that's what she represented, Black Cinderella. Not a skinny version of Cinderella like Black Cinderella, but the clock has struck midnight, and now we have some rumors. You guys know the story. I had a video about it. I did a Twitch stream on it on Saturday because it was breaking news. But what they're also saying is the internet has been out here saying that possibly Clay was tricking on her. Okay, there's it right here. So it says right here, and this is rumor. We can't confirm it. Clay Thompson made a statement saying that Megan Thee Stallion wanted him to give her $700,000 a month just because he's in the NBA, saying she needed it for her monthly upkeep. Ever since she asked me, the relationship has never been the same. Now, this is pure rumor and innuendo. I'm going to show you that how many people are.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't necessarily believe that bullshit. Ain't no way in hell. Shout what the hell can you do with 700,000? You can't. You good. You already got money. What we got going on, man. But it's social media, misinformation. Y'all know how it go. Let's keep it going though.
People are actually reporting this. These are not legitimate sources. I actually haven't seen a video of him saying this. And people are making some commentaries. But as you can see here, if you look up the news, these are some news stories reporting this over here. BET has this right here. We have a couple of Punjabi Express right here. Did he play 700K right here? This one says this singer asked for 700K. Beware right here. Megan Thee Stallion right here. So there's people reporting on this particular thing. Then you also have some memes reporting this on the internet. There's a meme right there. Okay. And so forth and so on. Now, if you don't think that she's a rental and she was getting any money from Clay, you're crazy. She was getting some money from Clay. And I think overwhelmingly, that's why she's more disappointed than anything. Similar to the woman that's in the prenup situation. She's not disappointed that the love is gone, that the breakup is there. She's disappointed that she can't get anything financially. I think that's where Megan Thee Stallion was. Now, anybody that says Megan Thee Stallion had her own money, let's stop right here. Okay. Let's stop right here because we can that's false, right? We can prove that she has enough money to support herself. And the way we're going to do that, because I need y'all to understand, I already got the evidence and the receipts on this. This is a video of Megan Thee Stallion serving slop to Clay Thompson worth $150 million. So if you look at her surroundings, her living, her lifestyle, she was not putting away money for her lifestyle. Much of these pictures and videos, I mean, it's literally low-class poverty living, all right? She wasn't in mansions and yachts. Look at this. She can't even afford a dining table to feed this on. He worked for $150 million. And there's something to be said about melanated men. Look at this prison slop she's serving this catfish.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, Shorty. Like, that's a different type of nigga, baby. You gotta come better than that. Like, you ain't cooking for the dope boy in the trap spot. A nigga for the trapper appreciate that shit. You know what I mean? We cool. You talk to a nigga worth some 100 M's. Just saying, just putting you down.
Sloppy ass Paschetti and Hawaiian rolls. She served that to him multiple times. Remember, paper plates and paper plastic spoons and forks. No napkins, paper towels as napkins. Bro, like this is what I'm talking about. She was not prepared to be in a relationship with the man of Klay Thompson's status. Men have been trying to talk about this particular thing. I've given up on it. What they've been saying is, what do you bring to the table? And the women were like, I bring that wet ass. Right? That's what they've been saying. They've been saying this. But here's the deal. Let me go ahead and show you this. I bring me. I bring this. Like women have been saying, like, they don't have to bring anything to the table. She literally don't have a table to bring anything on. But WAP is 0-2 in sports at this particular point. That wet Klay can get access to multiple web. What men are saying is not what you bring to the table. It's what you're prepared to bring to the table. I think that's a better question than what do you bring to the table? Because men are very bad at communication. So when they're saying what do you bring to the table, the better question is what are you prepared to bring to the table? See, now what you see with Megan Thee Stallion is she was not prepared for a high status man. She thought she could bring the bare minimum to a man that makes and is worth $150 million. And I'm going to tell you why that's the case. She was feeding this guy on trays, prison slop on a tray, no dining room table, no lit candles, nothing, trash. And I'm going to tell you why. And you black men, you better listen up. And this has been a problem in the black community for a long time. This is how much disrespect they have for the black man. This is how an angry man, shout out to you. The reason why she was able to serve a man worth $150 million that she's crying about that wanted multiple women because he can get them is that all you are the same. Not just to what they say the white man thinks. The black woman thinks all you are the same. You communists. See, the black community is not a matriarchy. It's a communist. You are not better than the next. This is a hard pill to swallow. How people view you, black men in America, white people, foreigners, tethers, whoever the you're talking about, including your black women, you are all the same. You will take anything. See, how they view Klay and how these women are viewing Klay, I've been trying to tell you, we are a hierarchy. Other communities, their men are in a hierarchy. In the black community, you are the same. No matter who you are, whether you dunk a basketball worth $150 million or you worth, she thought she can bring that catfish and spaghetti and Hawaiian rolls and he worth $150 million. She was not ready, but she figured this will take it here. You see, you black, you supposed to accept this Kool-Aid in a goddamn solo cup, plastic forks and catfish and spaghetti. You the same. You ain't better than the next. All these to take this sloppy food on a tray. You supposed to take it. You supposed to put up with her giving you this slop and low effort results because she is the table. She don't need to bring. That's what they telling you. That's the message. And I've been warning you of this for years. This is why I said I left the black community for that reason alone, plus others, because they will let these scrub do whatever with them and expect you to come up here and raise they out the gutter with nothing back. They expect you to eat this chicken fettuccine and Texas toast, low effort. They expect you to take that.
You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Like, that shit cool for some days, man, but that ain't where it's at, man. In my opinion, man. Honestly, that ain't where it's at. Keep it real. Shout out Coach Greg Adams, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot more that can go on with this video. In fact, I'm gonna probably skip it a little bit because this shit like 30 minutes. So I'm gonna probably skip past a little bit, see what he talking. And yeah, we gonna goddamn after this video, I'm gonna probably wrap it up because I don't see nobody tapping in with me.
Speculation. She probably has side two based on her past. That's why a past matters. A past will tell you what the future results will be. So her past behavior tells us what the future results will be. So she probably wasn't faithful either. But why would he pay her an allowance, be committed to her, and then go run around and let her get poked on and nothing in? What? No, absolutely not. But he did give her the chance. Well, you can be single and you can have with whoever you want. Again, the women will do that to a guy that is somewhat providing and giving up the ability to be with multiple women. She will say, well, I can have multiple men too. And you can. You can be single doing it. You're not going to do it on my time or my dime. He gave her the option. Why are people pissed? We don't even have any proof that he cheated. But here's the deal. They done draw the line on you, bro. They done drew the line on you, black, goofy. It's war now. It is war. Raw is war. According to this gossip site, it says the ladies are planning a mass cheat first campaign tonight in response to Klay Thompson cheating on Meg Thee Stallion. According to this straggle daggle, attention all hot girls. We will be cheating on our men tonight for Meg. Even when you lead a man to water, he still won't drink. Cheat first.
That ain't the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Come on, ladies. Y'all gotta do better than that. Y'all gotta do better than that. You know what I'm saying? For one, y'all doing this over a celebrity, a chick who doesn't even know you exist. You can't be serious. I expect better from y'all, in my opinion. You dig what I'm saying? And how I look at it is, this is a sad situation that we're dealing with. We're living with this time. And like I said, man, from the videos y'all heard I played, it kind of painted the picture for you. Do I think Megan Thee Stallion will find love one day? Yeah, I do. But she gonna find love from somebody who she need, not who she want. I believe it's gonna be a man that's gonna be there for her, the man that she need, not the man that she want. You see what I'm saying? So right now, in her mind, you know, because she look how she looks, she still believes she can get the top of the line. Problem is, it would probably be easier for you if you ain't have all these situations that you went through and people alleging that you sent a black man in jail, you falsely sent a black man in jail. I ain't taking a side on that, but that was put out there and you slept with the homegirl dude and you mess with the random dudes. You know, this is kind of what happens. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of what happens. This kind of happens when the person who's a player gets played. To sum it all up. You know, players get played, man. Pimps get, you know what I mean? It happens. You played the game, you shit on everybody, couldn't nobody tell you nothing. And the one time you thought you really had it, you lost it. That's reality. And unfortunately for Shouty, that's the end result for this one. But man, don't nobody feel bad for little mama, man. She gonna bounce back. She good. You know what I'm saying? She still got her own money. She got her own motion. So niggas gonna be at her. You know what I'm saying? But as I stated, she's gonna get with a guy that, and it's my observation, I think she's gonna get with a guy that she needs versus the guy that she wants. You know what I'm saying? You can take that how you want to take it. But shit, and none of my folks pulled up. So I'm probably gonna hop off this motherfucker. And I'll probably get at y'all on another stream. We're gonna talk some more shit about some other things, man. But thanks for those that came through and tapped in. Appreciate y'all. Fuck with y'all. Till next one. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be easy. Y'all stay blessed. Gone.